This is our little folding chair. It folds all down and is quite comfortable. Can handle up to 350 pounds. Has these big honking feet on it, so it doesn't sink into sand or mud or whatever.
Folds into a little just 6-inch diameter, 1 foot long package.
Yeah, I was looking for something that you know we could carry around really easily and to be able to sit and watch big rockets and other silly stuff go up. And this is what I found. It's made by a company called Wildhorn.
When I got it, I unstrapped the thing and it just goes boom. I'm like,
yeah, it sort of explodes at you.
I bet it. Someone asked about what kind of grinder this is. What do they call this grinder?
I think it's an herb grinder.
It's an herb grinder.
If you go for about $40–50 more, you can get the hammer mill.
A hammer mill?
Yeah, continuous feed one.
Okay. So this is a blade type grinder. It's a herb type grinder. 6-inch diameter, 2.5 inches deep hopper. Paul says for $40 or $50 more, you can actually get a hammer mill type grinder that will grind continuous feed very rapidly. That might be a better investment in the long run. Really fine potassium nitrate. It was finer than what it was. It still had some 60 to 80 mesh stuff in there. But it was fine enough for pulp. They were making pulveron, and it was fine for that. Yeah, this is one of Rich Wolter's spiking tools. With this lever over here, you can just pull the string through it just fine. It's coming up 2 rolls. But when you pull it this direction, this lever comes over here and binds against the string, and you can put as much tension on you want. Then you can pull some more out, put as much tension as you want. It works well with dry string. I've not tried it with pasted string, but that's a pretty nifty tool. I'll get a picture right from the top of it. Cool.
My husband. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. What is this? If you first start, you have to show you have that.
Down the scaffold. I was looking for Ned. Where did he go?
He's over there. Next to Tom.
ตรงนี้ของพี่จุดตรงนี้
ทุกอย่างก็จะดีขึ้นติดอยู่ติดเที่ยวแบบต้องการใช้ร่วมแล้วก็ได้ไปแล้วก็ได้
Here we go.
that's the rocket prep area over there under that tent. We'll go over and look at that in a minute after they get this one up in the air. These guys have their OSHA approved roofing, harness climbing, harnesses and tie-offs on. What would you say the ID is on that? 4 or 5 inches? Maybe, yeah, 6 inches maybe? If each of those guys is almost 6 foot tall, that's about a 10-foot long motor on that thing. Yeah, they're only 5 foot tall. That's still a good 9 or 10 foot motor. What do you think, Molly?
หันหน้ามาหน่อยดิหันหน้ามาหน่อยดิแหมยิ้มเลยเนาะแม่ไม่เป็นไร
นี่ลาบมีอยู่มีนุ่นเป็นลาบเลยเราติดใจทีไม่ต้องอุ่นนะ
Really swapping it out and smoothing it out with different kinds of.
เวลาหลังข้างงานแบบนี้มันสำหรับอะไรทำมันเสมอไหม
ครับให้มันเสมอให้มันนุ่มครับแล้วก็ทาเนี่ยมันจะนุ่มเหนียวหนืด
ทำมันเก่งด้วย
ครับนั่นแหละเหนียวนุ่มนะถึงจะได้ดูมันเนียนครับมันเป็นดูเรียบ
ว่าเห็นบางคอนโซลนะ
พ่อจะบิ๊ก Made this whole motor's made in 5-inch ID PVC pipe.
น้าดำเขียวแมนว่าน้าก็จำมาได้ว่ามันผู้ใดก็เขียวเขียว
150 kilos, this rocket. Would that be the whole rocket stick and everything?
Just the composition inside.
Just the composition is 150 kilos. Wow, that's like, is that 350 pounds?
Yeah.
350 pounds a pound. And how many kilos was in that motor we made the other day?
6, I think.
Wow. Come here, come here. Number one. Number one. All right. We're betting on you.
This is fun. I was standing over there after you guys left. There was a guy standing really close to me. Kind of started talking to me. And there was another guy.
These guys are currently pulling out the old broken non-operational E-match, homemade E-match, like the one we made at the rocket making seminar the other day, and they're sticking a new one up in there on a long piece of bamboo. Looks like all these rockets are 5-inch ID PVC tube with about 150 kilograms of propellant in them. It's like a standard competition size class. Looks like failure number 2 on their homemade E-match. So maybe this this rocket is cursed. I'm not sure I'd be betting on this rocket.
What's up? Trying to get him to place a bet with the other guy didn't want him.
I would imagine they checked the battery. Yep. This team has the red, white, and black uniforms. Strapping the rocket to the rack with these ties that the stick can slip out of when it develops enough thrust. There's sort of a bunch of banana leaves behind the rocket to lubricate it where it's hitting that, where the top of the stick is hitting the rack. They've actually put a tie at each of those cross supports on the way up. So it's strapped, that's a tapering stick so it can slip out of them, and it's coated with that shiny, slick, beige packing tape to help it slide out of those supports when it develops enough thrust. So it's actually a launch tube type system made up of ties. Tying the banana leaves around the support system. Putting the E-match up in there. Getting the top man down before he puts the E-match up in there. That motor blows. Everything's going to blow sideways. At least maybe they're out of the blast range. He's got the E-match up in there. I don't know where the wires are for it. They've all down and frayed. The wire's hooked up to the E-match. Now they're getting away from her. Yeah, baby. That baby sounds fierce when it takes off. Woo! Coming down. Now it's drifting flat, drifting flat. That last one went for 6 minutes, but this one's not going to be close to that.
Bang Faiอยู่นี่พอติดไฟฝนเทียมหรือไม่ตกตาพญาพอได้เฮากินนึงเบี้ยมันปล่อยไปหดนะย่อมขอแต่ฝนเด้อฝากเอาเด้อ
So we just did the very small part of the core. Rocket makers. Number 1?
Done it. Yep.
Americans being here, watching all this, give them some street cred. It's almost like a thick glue swabbing the inside of the motor with now. Thick glue.
เพราะนั้นน่ะก็ยังจบอ่ะมันก็ได้แบกขึ้นไปขึ้นกว่าบาทเนี่ย
One more. My guide. They've swabbed it with that thick stuff just prior to the ignition. These guys are going to drill one right next to the creek bank and take it out there and shoot it, I guess. I think he might just be freshening this up for my benefit here. closer to Pyro heaven than this. Watching those guys prep the rockets, get them up, and then launch them. This whole atmosphere. Total celebration of these babies and the whole culture. It's really something. Thank you, Paul. Cooling off with the breeze and the clouds. Very nice. Straight up, 4,000 or 5,000 feet. Woo! Putting up a little one the size of the one we made the other day on this small rack. Putting the igniter in there. They've got some rope ties and a bunch of greens around the bottom down here. So they have this bundle of greens tied around the stick with under a lot of tension from that rope, and now he's lubricating it with a dishwashing liquid. What's your liquid? Okay, what's up? And then when it, like this lower bundle, is it when the exhaust burns through that greenery that it launches? Lubricating the whole stick and everything. Woo! Yeah, baby. Woo! That's up there. He's looking at it like he sees it. He's looking forward at it. Bang Fai! He's getting ready to fire it up. Shit! Here comes the smoke! Oh! There's goes up there. Man, that thing's so high. Wow.
That's right above us, guys.
Yep. Man. Woo! Like a metal frame strapped vertically on this wood frame.
ขึ้นมาว่าเบิดแล้วเอามันไปใส่เลยกันยัด2 เที่ย 3 เที่ยเบิดจ่อยว่าซั่นหางเคียงรอดกินเบิดเอาก็ใครอยู่นี่แหละครับใครอยู่กระช่างหัวมันจะไปน้องความสุขของเราครับย่ำเฮียแห้งขาแข็งเฮ็ดรถกับบันไดก็ดีก็คือจังซี่เนาะย่าอ้ายเนาะเบิดปีมื้อนี้ศาสตร์บัดมาพ้อกันมายิ้มแขวแหงแย่ๆสิเด้คนเฮาเห็นกันมีความสุขในใจครับ
This is the last big rocket of the day.
โดนพ่อกันเท่านึงนายหอมสร้างสรรค์นะครับของโมเดลตัวนี้ตัวที่แล้วถ้าพร้อมให้พยานมาของโมเดลพร้อมแล้วขอให้ชมดาวครับ1
Fire in the hole!
2 3ไป
Fire! Corkscrew!
โมเดลแถวตายเด้อโมเดลกลับไปแถวตายครับไปเบรกความสูงจากหลังนะสำหรับโมเดล
Still coasting. Incoming! Hey! Whoa! Oh man, that thing's coming straight down. Yeah! Woo! I think it flattened out right there. Woo!
Chưa biết thay vì để sai mà phải tổng quản kiệt ông kia đến kia để đóng mái thường tồn và một cái son sai trong khắp cái kín khai ơi cáiอะไรวะเฮ้ยมูในเพลงผ้าใบรักเธอรักเธอรักเธอหัวใจที่เบลอเบลอรักแค่น้องแสนมันไม่มีชีวิตดีๆคนโสดยังช้าโสดเรามาโดดเรามาโดดเรามาโวยโวยย่อเรามาย่อเรามาย่อเรามาสายสัตว์โสด
Grasshoppers, crickets, crickets, crickets.
Yeah. You got your light crickets and your dark crickets.
Yeah. Eggs on a stick.
Everything on a stick, yeah.